hair day is bad. And that's the way. Hey everyone, it's Mama D.
And David.
How you doing today? We're having a bad hair day, so we're wearing hats. I'm wearing my hat from The Chosen, Come and See, and David is wearing his...
Coyotes.
Coyotes. We're hoping our Coyotes are doing good this season.
Probably not.
Probably not, Faith goes. Anyway.
Don't ask me because I haven't looked up anything yet.
Yeah, it's hard now with all these cables and non-cables and streamings and non-streamings. They charge you 2 arms and 2 legs, and we don't have it, to watch sports. Is that not ridiculous or what?
Let's get to what
But
we
anyway,
did
yes,
yesterday.
let's get into what we're doing. Last night we went to see The Drowsy Chaperone at Desert Stages Theater, and we were blown away. It was just so great. A couple of our kids from Actors Youth was in it, and they were great. We had a laugh though. It started, you know, Charlie started as the man in the chair and blew us away. He was hysterical. And it gets starting, and out comes Lily as the drowsy chaperone, and she comes out and starts her thing, and all of a sudden the fire alarms go off. And Lily and Charlie, true to great acting, just stood there, Lily in her pose, and looked at each other like, is this supposed to happen? I don't remember this. And you could see in their head, they're looking at each other going, I don't remember this happening in rehearsal. And all of a sudden they realize, a thing comes over the loudspeaker. This is a fire alarm.
Yeah.
But the whole audience just sat there looking at each other. I looked at David, I looked at the man next to me, and I just sat there because working in a hospital many years as I did, many false alarms. You get to know when it's a false alarm and when you better say, get going! I knew this was a false alarm. Sure enough, it was. And God bless Desert Stage Theater. Not only is it a nice theater to go to watch a play, but
the seats are so comfortable.
Yeah, the seats are comfortable. And it's...
Stadiums.
So there's really no bad seats.
Movie theaters.
Like
seating.
like the movie theaters are now. So there's no bad seats, which I like. Although we were in the first row, it was great. And
before we go on, at the beginning of the show, the new executive director of Desert Stages came out and
we'll get the camera and talk. Don't talk to me.
At the beginning of
cut me off. Go ahead.
At the beginning of the show, the new executive director, Stephanie, how do you say that?
I don't know.
We're gonna
Stephanie.
We're gonna
we don't
call
want
you
to kill your last
Stephanie
name
because we don't know your last name. She came out and introduced herself and introduced the show, and then the show started.
Yeah, but in the meantime, the fire drill, because their theater is in a mall, it's all connected with the mall stuff. So we did have to wait a little while for the show to get started because they had to restart the system, to restart their system. But they were really great about it. You know, they came out and they talked to us, and they came out and sold candy and stuff. It did take a little while, but we didn't care. Everybody started talking to each other and laughing and joking, and it was just a great night. Yeah, it didn't.
10 minutes.
Yeah, maybe 10 minutes if that long. I don't really know how long, but everyone went and took a potty break, which is good because they kind of started from the beginning.
Yeah.
And they didn't do an intermission because we had our intermission. Because everybody got up and took a potty break.
Charlie didn't do the intermission part.
Yeah, he did the intermission part, which was hysterical. But we didn't stop the show. The show just kept going. And I have to say, they did a phenomenal job. Let's give some woohoos out here. Let me get my glasses on because I can't see close up.
Here.
All right, so our... no, because you shake as bad as I do.
Okay.
Our cast, man in the chair, was Charlie Hall. Drowsy Chaperone was Lily Nelson. Janet Van de Graaf was Elena. And Elena, you were so good. actually, all of you have incredible voices. Lily, you know, I think you could sing this phone book and I'll sit there and listen. But every one of you had incredible voices. Really, really, the singing was fantastic. The singing, the dancing. Maddie Sue, I have to take my hat off to you. Your flips and cartwheels, and the tap dancing number between Austin and Carter. Carter played Robert Martin, the fiance. That tap dancing number, I love tap, and you guys blew me away. Really blew me away. So Robert Martin was played by Carter Samuel. George was played by our wonderful Austin Watts. Adolfo was played by Aaron Clark. Aaron, you were so funny. Kitty was played by Maddie Jones. And Mr. Fled's, I can't even say the character's name, was played by Brian Flesh. And the gangsters, you two were so funny. Ghost and Addie, you guys were so funny. And you got that Brooklyn accent down. I was very proud of you. A girl coming from Jersey, from the East Coast, you guys were really good. Trix the Aviator, you were also a featured dancer. Savannah, you were so good. So good. Underling was played by Brady. Mrs. Totendale was played by our Mason. You were such a cutie, Mason. You played the Alzheimer's parts really well, because that's what Mason... and out of the little Alzheimer's, you were so cute. Superintendent was played by Wesley Carl. And then we have our ensemble people. Zoe, Ariana, Maddie Sue, Elliot, no. Elliot, we saw Elliot in the Jousty Chaperone
at Limelight.
And there he played Adolfo. Scared the bejeepers out of David. But you were terrific then. You were terrific now. And then Sophie was also in the ensemble. You guys were just so terrific. You played well, the music melted well, you all played well. It's funny, David and I wore these shirts last night, and we wanted to wear them for the camera today. We've seen a lot of the shows.
Like almost all on my t-shirt.
Practically all of them. And I'll tell you, on a lot of these, afterwards we were able to go behind where the actors come out. And we've seen actors like Donny Osmond,
Carolee Carmelo.
Who else did we meet?
Sutton Foster.
Steve Blanchard and Meredith. They played in Beauty and the Beast. We've seen a couple of, one of your favorites, Kristen.
Oh, Kristen Chenoweth.
Stephanie
J. Block.
Yep. So. And that was... We always had fun times when we got to see them after the show and talk to them and all. But I want to tell you, when we came out to Arizona, that was the one thing we missed. I don't know about David, but for me, seeing you kids act, whether it's at Desert or AYT or our center stage kids, it doesn't matter. You bring Broadway back to us. And meeting you guys after the show brings me even more joy than meeting those people afterwards. I just want you to know that. We have met some big Broadway stars after the play, and that was fun. But you know what? They put their pants on just like we do, one leg at a time. They put their coats on one arm at a time. And it was fun meeting them. But I get more joy out of meeting you guys after the play than I did meeting Donny Osmond. So, and I just want you to know that I really love seeing you guys after the play, getting to take pictures with you, or just taking your picture to put on our vlog. So I just want you to know what joy, get a little choked up. I just want you to know what joy you guys,
take a sip of your drink.
You guys bring to us. And you do. You do. Every time we watch you in a play, I feel like I've got a ton of grandkids because you guys are just so much fun. And So thank you. Thank you for the joy you bring, David and I. Thank you for the theater you bring us, because you're just such wonderful actors and actresses. And we can't wait to see you in Cats.
Which we have to get tickets to.
Mm.
We have to pick the... We're going to pick the date probably tonight.
Yeah, David's going to find out what his March schedule is at the Combs Performing Arts Theater, because they have a whole bunch of things coming up next month. And we will pick a date and we'll come on and announce, or we'll put it on our vlog what date we're going to come. So, thank you guys. Thank you. Daddy Dave was with us, and he said he couldn't say enough nice things in the car about how much fun he had and how great you guys were. So, and thank you to Desert Stages Theater. If you go on opening night, it's really cool. They're going to have like a little buffet type of thing.
Yeah, it's like
before. Like,
appetizers, like, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to have little appetizers before the play on opening night, I believe, Jess.
I think they just said it was going to be on opening night. And so each opening night,
it'll be kind of special.
They said it was something new. So.
Yeah, something new, and they're going to continue it. So, hats off to Desert Stages, and we really love that theater. It's kind of a trek for us, but we don't care because we really love it there. Next, we're going to be going February 8th to
Silver Star Theater for the Ultimate Hits concert. The music of the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
Yes, and we're looking forward to coming to see you guys at the Silver Star. Also, we're going to see 42nd Street at the Hale Theater on opening night, February 16th. So we're looking forward to coming to the Hale Theater. And again, like I said, we love coming there. We love seeing the actors and actresses after the play. They bring us such joy. And so we look forward to doing that on the 16th. And now the Cats is playing at AYT starting March 2nd through the 11th. So if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, what you waiting for?
We need to get our tickets.
Well, unfortunately, I have to wait till you
I know. Okay.
Get your schedule.
All right.
Yes, and 42nd Street opening night is February 16th. So if you haven't gotten tickets for 42nd Street, get on the Hale Theater site.
They're already getting booked up.
Yeah. Lately, their theater has been getting really booked up really, really quick. I don't know if it's because we got our snowbirds. Well, I doubt it, because I think they're just a great theater, and people have finally woke up and said, oh, we have Broadway here. So, but all the sites that we go to, AYT, Desert Stages, our Combs Performing Arts Center, when they bring in their different theaters, center stages and stuff, Silver Star, all these places give you...
I actually have to go to the Combs tonight for the Pink Floyd tribute concert.
Yeah, David's going for the Pink Floyd tribute concert. All these places we go to, they give you top-notch performances. Even Barleen, we haven't been to Barleen's yet, because they're booked up until March, from what David looked at on the site. All these places give you great entertainment at a really good price. So what are you waiting for? Get out there, have some fun. You work and you don't get out and have fun, you lose something. You know? Yes, we can get movies on our TV, but truthfully, when you watch a movie on your house, in your own home, do you really get to watch the movie? No. So get a date night, get out there, spend a little bucks, and go watch a movie in a movie theater. It's quiet. You get to see the whole movie on a big screen. Yes, later on you can watch it in your house again, but it's so much more fun watching it in a big movie theater where you don't have kids screaming, or the phone doesn't ring, or neighbor doesn't knock at your door. Go out there and have some fun. So, we will update you more after we see our 42nd Street and our Ultimate Hits. And until then, kids, if David and I can find another date to squeeze in another Jowsy chaperone, we will be back. because that's how good you were. We had a great time. But break a leg, and hopefully no more fire alarms. But until then, it's Mama D.
And David.
God bless, and have a great day. Bye.
Bye. Have a great week.